Hi, I'm Naomi Greaves, co-founder of Garage Gym Life, and over the past year, you guys have been following me on my weight loss journey and my strength building journey. And with this video, I'm actually going to be sharing my quarterly assessment that I use with the Ike K1 home gym. I've used multiple tools throughout the year, and while I don't use the Ike K1 on a weekly basis within my workouts, I do enjoy the assessment feature on the Ike, especially since it has the AI coaching and training tools that are available within the unit. I was able to do with the body scan, you have the scale as well as with the electrodes, so that way it's able to scan your heart rate. And then of course you have with the actual unit itself, with the AI, it takes an assessment of your body composition from a front profile to a side profile with your arms to your sides, so your arms up above. And then it goes into further detail, looking at your mobility, your flexibility, your strength, as well as conditioning or cardio. And that's something that I really enjoy in that assessment, because again, it's one of those tools in my toolbox that I use to see if am I good, getting better, am I still the same, or am I bad, getting worse. And so the IK1 is one that I do come back to with, at least once a month, or like for the assessment, I've been doing it per quarter. But actually this January 1st, I am going to do the assessment again. Mainly because when I did my assessment the last time, one of the handle grips apparently disconnected. It wasn't charged all the way. I thought it was. So there was a little bit of a glitch in my strength testing, and I want to be accurate when it comes down to my strength assessment. So I will be doing that again on January 1st, and actually coming into the new year, instead of it being one of those quarterly assessments, I want to see it on a monthly assessment to see how well I'm doing. It did give me a score letting me know that I do have a little bit of an arching forward a little bit from my neck to my shoulders. And I think mainly because, all of us here on the Western, we are always like on our phone, or we're typing, or we're hunched over. And so looking at exercises that will definitely open up and push back my shoulders, make sure I'm focused on posture correction in my exercises, is what I've been focusing on this month. So I want to see if that's improved. I have been focused on like improving my deadlift, and want to be able to start working on improving my 1 rep max, maybe even get a PR. So again, with the Ike K1, it gives me the support and the tools I need to be able to assess where I am making my progress. So it's not just measuring tape. It's not just a scale. It is all around assessment. And it's like having that personal coach in the gym that's right behind me with more data, as opposed to just having just basic information. So if you would like to know more about the Ike K1 home gym system, click the link in the description below. So that way you can find out more and see how you can get yours in your home gym today. Also, if you found this review to be helpful, please hit like and subscribe and share. And thanks so very much for being part of the Garage Gym Life community.